Indeed, the sports in general was perceived by almost everyone that it's for entertainment and that it's totally separated from anything political wise. And despite its progress, all kinds of sports is considered a phenomenon a phenomenon that doesn't have to do with politics. It's actually considered a means to run away or to escape politics. And if anyone would think that sports is a collective game and only to entertain, but some would say that these sports would actually have a political, it's metaphorically speaking, that it's wearing a dress covering other truths, especially in the Gulf states in the recent years. These sports serve political goals and is being used to impact. So that's why I had the intervention, but the relationship between the sports and the politics, between the soft powers and the strong powers. And even if some would insist to keep the sports away from the politics, however, right now we cannot separate or take away the sports achievements from the political dimensions. It's for sure that the sports of all kinds is mixed to an extent or has a relationship to an extent with politics, even um, either because it has some political aspects. And since ancient times, the sports champions, they would be considered like a pride for the regimes. And within the Cold War years, the sports was being used as a weapon between the Eastern and the Western camps when the USA decided to stop participating in the Olympics in 1970. And also when the other part decided also to not part or to abstain from participating in the Olympics, which took place in Los Angeles, USA. So this has been the case since years, but what's actually changing is the extent of relationship between the politics and the sports. It's true that the politics doesn't actually confess to what extent it is exploiting, and it's exploiting the sports. And this is what we are witnessing by several states around the world. That's why we should try to separate the sports from the politics, but we should confess that they are inseparable or non-separable. They go hand in hand together. So here we raise the question: can we actually separate Henry Surrender, who is the head of the Dutch community for sports? He said that the sports should remain independent, political wise or economic wise. Also, that's so the separation. It's a very important idea. However, in reality, it's unapplicable because one one of the means which the states would use through the mobilization is the sports, and it's considered a soft power for strategic positioning. And usually, it would signify having a lot of relationships between soccer or football and the community. And there is a very famous saying that the soccer or the football is not only a game, or it's no longer just a game for entertainment or spending leisure time or physical improvement, but it is a social phenomenon with all its aspects and expresses the psychology of the people, and it depicts the fighting moral of the people. So